Hey, everybody. It's Sunday, fun day. And it's 12/12/21. Woohoo! Magical day because it's Sunday, fun day, and it's big 2-1 days, right? All right, so, yesterday I got really thrown off track with some direct information I got from direct living beings about what was occurring in other countries. And it just broke my heart. It made my heart feel so heavy and so sad. And I had to go to work in retail where I had to be mask on or off. Like, that was a little difficult to do. So I had to really, really align myself a lot. And I wanted to align myself where I wasn't shaking it off. It was, how could I let this information filter through me and not get stuck and feel heavy and dense because I couldn't help. And then I didn't want to bring that fear on that, oh goodness, this could happen to me. But it did remind me that whatever it is in my day that I'm complaining about, somebody else has it worse. And I can't imagine having your freedom of choice taken away from you. And I say that from being a Washingtonian all my life, right here at the heart of what everybody pays attention to. And life is going on back and forth all day long. But in other countries, people are truly experiencing lockdowns, physically, mentally, spiritually. They can't move. And there's a lot of fear being bred. So I couldn't let that be something that I wore, because this is my energy, right? I'm responsible for it. And if I was quivering in any way, taking that into retail and everyone that I met throughout my day, I'm spreading that intentionally or unintentionally. But I'm not walking around unintentionally. I want to be intentionally in my crystalline, diamond, crystal, Christed Sophia light body. And I wouldn't want anyone dousing me with their Shiat. So I had to align. And how was I going to do that? Well, I sat in my car for a while and I really had to breathe before I was able to get out, and I had to crack my windows just to allow the clearing to transmute, dissolve, and to be, but to still be fully aware of the truth that was happening elsewhere. And not pay attention to all the stuff that's coming in that I can't verify. So cutting all that stuff out. Everybody's seeking for everybody else's knowledge, and they're doing less seeking from within the God source computer, the chips that you came in with, literally, to thrive and survive in the God source light. So I was able to do that. And when I got home, I had some interviews to do. I was able to stay present for those. And then in the nighttime, I just sat quietly, listening more to uplifting things, tuning in, and my usual orbs and visitors were all over my room. Some would get really close and, I'd have a little conversation or reach up and touch them. And then I started to go to sleep, and I felt like I was a little more awake, and I had to ask for my own divine light, living light, to remember that I was living light and to allow my body to fill with relaxation, trust, and safety, that I was okay, that I could lay my head on the pillow and I could safely and deservingly fall asleep. But what was occurring was I would open my eyes and the orb would be right there, and it would just come really close, like, hey, we're here. Okay. I look around the room. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Not unusual for me, but I don't really look around the room that much. But last night I found myself like every 10 minutes. And then I would just reach up and touch and watch my hand just sparkle and lighten up, and the colors come through and illuminate my entire physical body, and feeling that electromagnetic energy coming through that these beings were sharing with me. And then I felt things throughout my body opening up that I didn't realize were locked down. And I felt like my whole solar plexus was being kind of unlocked, chiseled apart to relax, not realizing I was holding that. And that's a very vulnerable area because you're protecting all of your main organs there. So a lot of stuff happens in the solar plexus. So I was feeling a lot of that releasing. And then I would close my eyes and get a little deeper into sleep, and then I'd be right there in front of me. Hey, we're here. Hey, we're here. So it's like, all right, maybe I haven't paid attention before, but there's a lot more in my room than I realized. And I'm like, are you here to protect me? But if I'm trusting in my God source self, I don't need protecting. You're exchanging energies with me. You're upgrading my energies. Yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that because you're helping me relax. And to allow these parts of me that have been stuck or sticky or stagnant, because I could feel them opening, and I became aware of them. So I would just breathe divine light into all these spaces. And then I was just able to really drift off and get some sleep. And a couple times I did roll over and go, and so were they my security blanket? Maybe in some way, but I'm actually learning different dialogue with them right now and accepting them for where they are without overthinking, and really working on the feeling, the empathic feelings of what my body is telling me. And it was pretty cool. And then today, I had to go run a couple errands, and I went to my sacred place. I sat in the sun, and beings were coming in, and all these amazing symbols and what I want to say light language, sacred geometry symbols were coming in. And I just sat and I just did a beautiful energetic exchange with all these rays of light that were coming in and through and around my body from Mother Earth, Father Sky, and from within myself. And when I got back in the car, I realized it was 12:25. So it's 12:21, and I, without even knowing, was sitting in my sacred place at 12 noon. Can't make this stuff up, folks. So what's the point? The point is, know that you're always surrounded, and that you have these divine abilities called your clairs, and then when you heighten the clairs, they become more spiritual. And it just brings in more pathways of information and possibilities and magic. If you can go into that imagination and rearrange everything so it's for the highest good of harmony and balance for yourself and others. So now I'm going to go out and get together with a group of, well, they're like-minded in a lot of ways, but some of these people are all into, did you read this article? Did you get this? Did you know this was hidden? Did you know that's coming? All the stuff that can't be validated. So I will enjoy being in the presence because their intentions are being loving and open and evolved and being involved in their lane, And I'm in my lane, not being swayed by their lane, enjoying the moment, the present now, in their presence and in my presence, anchoring all that energy in through our bodies and through to Mother Earth and back up to Father Sky, which happens a billion times a day, which just amplifies when you set your intention. And that's part of my protocol for being the best spiritual athlete I can be in that moment. So get your spiritual athletic practice on too. And if I can be of any assistance, my website is in the description. Please like, subscribe, share this video because that's the only way it gets around. And I need your help to transport to everybody else's house to let everybody know that you have the power. Just start playing with it and practicing with it. All right? Remember, you are love light. You're sharing love light through all the orifices of your physical, mental, etheric, spiritual light body. So let it be the best, the highest vibration of energy that you're emitting and that you're receiving. All right?